I know I can do a lot more, but I choose not to do that because I've chosen to be with my family, get married. I wanted to have 2 children. I think the shift happened when Taimur was born. Somehow it's also like I've prioritized my life very differently. I would like my boys to be patient because I have learned to be patient. And my patience level is, I'm quite like, Saif is someone who's very, very honest. He's somebody who's like, he'll just say what he feels. And he'll just do exactly what he thinks is, there's not like a dishonest bone in Saif. I keep telling him that. So I hope my boys are, like Saifu in that sense.
Who would you want as your next co-star that you haven't worked with yet?
Ranbir Kapoor. Someone make it happen. No? He's I think the best actor we have.
Absolutely.
And like, of course, would love to work with him. The woman who always loved her food.
I love that. That's a great one. That's something you should be
one
known
actor
as.
who's always like, I need lunch break, बहुत important है.
Hello and welcome. I'm Parul Sharma and you're watching Zoom TV. Today I have with me my favorite, her own favorite and everybody else's favorite, Kareena Kapoor Khan. Hello Kareena, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure having you. I want to start off by asking you, like you and your career, you have remained relevant throughout this time and so has your show. Why do you think? Like, I just want to know, like, what is it about you that makes you so loved and just so relevant?
The idea is that the show's concept is, obviously what people have loved, which is what women want. We've never really had a show where you have people come talk about what they feel women want, what they think women want, what actually women want. Come and share their thoughts on, womanhood, motherhood, parenting, whether it's, male, female, whatever it is. Just people who have a strong voice have come and, had a chat and shared what they think. And that's what people have enjoyed watching.
I want to know, what is it that gives you the confidence to always just take the plunge and just go for it, whether it's like being at the top of your game and starting your own show, even doing movies like Chameli back at a time that nobody would dare to, or something as basic as like maternity fashion, which you made hip and cool and, working throughout like a pregnancy. So where does that confidence and sort of thing come from?
There's no strategy. I've always said that there's been no plan, there's no planning at all. The only thing that I plan are my kids' holidays now and their meal times. There's no planning at all to anything concerning my career or anything. It's just always been things that have excited me, things that I like doing. When the show concept came, when Mirchi came up with this concept, and they felt that, there could be no one that could host the show, somebody who would be candid and talk about, what they thought, like a woman would want, to ask questions to different people, make them comfortable. So I think it's been amazing, and the fact that we're in the 4th season is because, it's by people have wanted it. So I've always tried to do different things, and whether it's a podcast, whether it's this, it's just 23 years later, wanting to just always keep experimenting, trying to keep doing, evolving in some way or the other.
I do feel like, and tell me if I'm wrong, you've reached this point in life where you're at this very zen sort of space. You're like, no hassles, no drama, I don't care, I'm doing my own thing. Is there a particular point where you can feel like that shift happened in your life?
I think the shift happened when Taimur was born. Somehow it's also like I've prioritized my life very differently. And I'm very honest enough to say that I've been ambitious, but I'm not extremely ambitious. I know I can do a lot more, but I choose not to do that because I've chosen to be with my family, get married. I wanted to have 2 children. That's what I wanted to do.
That's as important.
And it's as important to me. It might not be important to anyone else. So I've done exactly what I thought was important. And now what fits into my space and my things and my life and my little puzzle that, we're all trying to kind of, put together in life, I'll do what kind of fits in, So that's why, and I'm happy in that space,
You know, the art of like balancing and juggling is a very fine one, and somehow in our society we tend to kind of put a lot more pressure, I would say, for the woman to like balance everything, whether it's career, family, daily tasks, outward perception, just all of that. So have you ever felt like, you know, you've had to combat that, and like how did you kind of come out of it? Like, have you ever felt that pressure yourself to like be perfectly balanced?
I mean, I don't have to be perfect, and I don't have to be. No one has to be perfect at anything, because we don't really know perfection. Honestly, I don't really know what
Yet
being
we
a
expect
perfect,
it.
perfect wife or being a perfect
Yeah.
mother or daughter. I don't know. I'm doing the best to my, my ability, what
Yeah.
I can do, and that's making, hopefully, my family happy, my fans happy. So I'm doing the best I can, but obviously I don't know. I'm also still like, just learning and mastering the art of kind of, being at home, working at the same time,
Yeah.
doing things that I love. And yeah, but I'm happy that, both Saif and me are on the same page of, like, when he's working, I'm at home.
Yeah.
And when I'm working, he tries to spend most of the time with the kids.
Yeah.
So at least on that sense, we're on the same page.
That balance is very important
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
Okay, so it's called What Kareena Wants.
Okay.
Because, why not?
Yeah, why not? Why
yeah,
not?
we
Why
must strike
not?
while the iron is hot, right? Okay. So, what Kareena wants her next role or film genre to be?
A thriller.
Exciting. I'd love to see that. A director that Kareena really wants to work with. I'm going to stop doing third person after this because it's weird.
Yeah. A director, Zoya Akhtar.
Perhaps. Okay. One quality that you want in your partner that's a non-negotiable.
Loyalty.
Love that. And what would you want as who would you want as your next co-star that you haven't worked with yet?
Ranbir Kapoor.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm always giving you guys good answers.
Somebody make it happen.
Yeah, someone make it happen. No? He's I think, the best actor we have.
Absolutely.
And like, of course, would
Absolutely.
love to work with him.
One quality or trait you want your children to imbibe from both you and your husband.
I think I would like my boys to be patient, because I have learned to be patient.
Yeah.
And my patience level is, I'm quite like high up. I think that is really important.
Did you learn it after the
To
kids
have-
or before?
I think I always had it before, or not maybe in my teens, but after that.
Yeah.
So I think patience. Saif, I would love the kids to, there are lots of things that I would like both my boys to be with Saif, but I think just the fact that Saif is someone who's very, very honest. He's somebody who's like, he'll just say what he feels.
Yeah.
And he'll just do exactly what he thinks is, there's not like a dishonest bone in Saif. I keep
Yeah.
telling him that. So I hope my boys are, like Saifu in that sense.
What would you want to leave behind as like your legacy or something that you want to be remembered as for the young coming generations? Not so heavy, it can be like a chill
Yeah,
answer.
I don't
It can be
know.
a chill answer.
The woman who always loved her food.
I love that. That's a great one.
Yeah.
That's
I
something you
have
should be
one
known
actor
as.
who's always like, yeah, I need lunch break बहुत important है, because I can't function if I don't eat. Like, I don't understand how, like, sometimes, like, people are like, don't eat this. So I just like, let's work up and let's just eat. I mean, I just love that.
That's a great title. I'm
Yeah.
behind it. And lastly, what are you hoping this season of your show leaves your viewers and listeners behind with?
Always wanting more. Always leave them wanting for more. That's the most important. So we've tried to get a really good, fun mix of guests who I have thought whose voice would be really entertaining
Yeah.
and important for everybody to hear. And hopefully it'll leave them with wanting to see them again and again, or new people on the show, because that's the spirit of my show.
And wanting to see you again and again as well.
Of course.
Well, thank you so much for joining me, Kareena. It's been an absolute pleasure and good luck for everything ahead.
Thank you. Thank you.